Welcome back, guys, to the This and Much More podcast. I'm Evelyn and my co-host is
Rollie Vogues.
And today we have two very special guests and our first guest for 2024, and they are
Robbie Robs,
Gisele.
All right, you guys definitely know who Robbie Rob and Gisele are. So, guys, welcome to This and Much More.
Thank you.
It's different.
It feels different sitting on this side. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, y'all both have been on that side, but not together.
Yeah, not together.
But I'm super excited to have y'all together because we want to talk about what y'all are gonna, announce later on or whatever.
Yeah. So I have. Let me see. I have a few cute things. Right. Y'all can't see.
Okay.
All
right.
Top secret.
I like that angle right here. Like I can see.
Top secret.
We got a few things in the works, bro.
Few things?
Okay.
Are you sponsored?
Yeah.
Gasoline.
Drinking gasoline on the podcast is kind of crazy, dude.
Crazy.
But, all right. I just want to, before we even get into any of this, like, I want people obviously know who you guys are that watch this podcast. But, like, how is it that you guys even got started in what y'all do? What would you say y'all do right now, currently?
Okay, no, let's back it up. If they don't know who you are, what do you do, Rob? Like, what do you got going on?
They know who he is. I'm not going to act like people don't know who they are.
You don't know if somebody just tunes in. He can give them a little recap of what he's doing.
Give a little recap. A little summary.
Well, for one, I'm a co-host on Posted for Studio 1017. Shout out to y'all for sure.
Yep.
And I also have my own talk show that I'm bringing back real soon. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that Robbie Robs show and follow the Instagram as well. All right. And I've been doing that it's been a whole year now since I started, but I only did it consistently for about like 7 months, something like that. I want to give or take. Yeah. A lot of things have been going on in my life and stuff. So, and then we moved out of where we were. So I had to get resituated with everything. So I had to take like a pretty hiatus, however long that means. But I had to take a quite of a break.
I always had a question because it's a talk show, right? So what's the difference between a talk show and a podcast?
Well, a podcast, everybody has a mic in front of them. We had headphones, and it's more of a topic setting. We're going to try to hit topics as much as we can and react to them. On a talk show, I just feel like we're going to just not even talk about the guests. We're just going to have a little short story about what got you started, maybe a funny story. And then I'm going to try to be funny and try to bring out more of your character. So your audience that are tuning in just for you, because they're not tuning in for me, right? They're tuning in for whoever I have on my show. Yeah. So I try to make it more comfortable for them so they can bring out more of themselves. So their guests or their viewers can get to know them a little bit more, like, oh, I didn't even know that about him, or oh, that's cool. Yeah. He actually likes whatever. He's a Marvel guy. Oh my God. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I can see the difference. I figured that the difference would be like if let's just say you ever like popped off, right? And hopefully you do. A talk show would be live, right? You would do it live, or you would just still pre-record?
Yeah, I would pre-record it still.
Even if you became famous?
Yeah. I would only do live if I was able to have because I thought about it when I first started. I was telling Gisele that it would be cool if I was able to have, when you have regular cable, like when you go to your TV settings and you scan for channels and you have like 22-1 or 13-1, it'd be cool to have a time slot on one of those TV channels so people without cable, people in the hood can just tune into the Robbie Rob show.
Oh, okay. That would
be live, Like, I think that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What was that one like late night rap show?
I want to say Rap City, but you're talking about Street Flavor?
Street Flavor.
Yeah. That's I think
crazy.
that's still a thing, bro.
No way.
I swear I think that's still a thing. I think it is. It comes on late at night. I think
I do remember that.
I hear they still show that shit in county, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, we're doing a lot in that little apartment that we got right now.
Yeah,
we're trying to.
You got to work with what you got, man.
We're trying to change the world in that little.
I feel like it's gonna become a studio and shit. Like,
it is.
We
it's gonna look like your living room.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, like I was thinking about what I was gonna ask y'all tonight, and one question that I did have was like, what was it that like put the battery in y'all's back, like to do shit? Because obviously your stuff came first, and then you hopped on a podcast, started a podcast. So what was it that like put the battery in your back, like to even think of a talk show or whatever?
Well, I really just wanted something of my own to begin with. I wanted something of my own. I wanted to just have something that I could be proud of, that Gisele could be proud of, something that I could live off of, something my son can be proud to look at me and be like, yeah, that's my pops right there. Something, it was really that. But as soon as I started, when you start, it's kind of crazy because you don't know the feedback you're going to get. Some people are kind of like, that's cool, or hey, that's kind of weird or whatever. But as soon as I started, the feedback I got was pretty spectacular. So that just drove me even more. It really just gave me a lot more motivation. Yeah. But I really just wanted to put the city on. You know, shout out to I don't know if you tuned into that Goodfellas where it was J Vaz and
I didn't tune in, but I seen them go like thanking you, bro, in the comments.
We were talking about that, but I'm talking about they had dropped a video.
It was all of them.
It was all of them together.
Yeah. I think I saw like the post that they did.
It was with the Goodfellas, and they were all like in suits and stuff in the thumbnail. Well, I had tuned into that video, and the way they were talking and the way TDM was talking about he's really for the culture and he wants to do Latin stuff. I really never thought about like Latin culture. I just always thought about Houston as a culture. I always just thought about how much bigger we could be and how much of beautiful of a city we are, bro, and how many people are really doing it out here or trying to do it, trying to make it out, just trying to chase their dreams, and they're being overlooked because people are more tuned into what's going outside of Texas. When we have so much shit going on in Texas, it's like, come on, man. Like,
which was low key like the way I would think. I'll be like, there's not really much going on here, type shit. Like,
but it is, bro.
There was. I was always tuned in.
I
was always tuned in, but it's like, I mean, we both watched like No Jumper. That's all like Cali shit, you know? That's like one of those things. But
you're probably talking about like media and stuff. I'm just talking about overall artistry, the street raps, the videographers, to the graphic designers, to the photographers, to the people who graffiti on the wall. People have been doing it. We had been so big of a culture and all that, and as a city, that has been a beautiful thing for about like maybe over a decade, bro. I'm 32. I probably started chasing a dream when I was like 21, 20, just seeing that environment. And it's been a beautiful thing, bro. And then seeing how it's grown, because I remember when there was a time where pop-ups weren't a thing. Now pop-ups is everywhere. Every week there's vendors going out and popping up tents, and people want to post up in these vacant lots. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that wasn't a thing. People weren't even thinking about chasing the dream. And now it's a cool thing, and I'm glad that's what it's becoming, because that's how I always saw it. That's how I always saw the city. And so really, I really wanted that, why I started the platform for that, to put Houston on, so people in Houston can realize, oh shit, we got something to do every weekend. You know, that's why I really never had a rapper on my show, because I don't want people to be like, oh, he's just putting on rappers. Of course he can. He knows rappers. Like, nah, there's more than just rap artists and going on in Houston. That's why I had K-Illa, a DJ. That's why I had Tank the Barber. That's why I had J Vaz that's doing his own platform. Who else? I had Yellow Mai. I really don't even know what she does, but she's cool as fuck at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's cool as fuck at it. What she does, what she does makes her stand out.
Yeah, like, and she don't look like she's from Houston type shit.
And she is, but you know, so stuff like that. You know, people like that I really wanted to have on my show. Yeah. Like, and Icebox, you know, she's been doing her shit for quite some time. She left for a little bit.
She's a mom now.
She a mom now, you know.
Yeah.
But
you had Rollie Vogues on there?
And I had Rollie Vogues on there. Shout out to Rollie Vogues and Superior Style, the sponsors.
Okay. But yeah, that's dope, bro. Honestly, like that's pretty cool to just want to put on like that type shit, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's always been, I was talking about the media earlier, but at the same time I was tuned in, like you said, like to everything else, like especially me being into the graphic design shit, like just knowing who's out there, like I know, you know, what's going on and shit. And what like surprises me a lot is like when I talk to people and they don't know another side of Houston or like something that's going on. So it's like you're very tuned in. Obviously, like because like you would be like with Dinah and everything, right? Like you're very tuned in to the music scene for sure, right? But then there was like the gym side or the like the fitness side or the.
We have guests, right? Like let's for example like Jazzy Fit.
Yeah.
She's not gonna know who Tank is.
Yeah, and it's like it's crazy because they're very like in their niche. You know? They're very like Tank knows all the barbers. Jazzy knows all the fitness people. You know, just people know whatever they're in the thing they're in,
the bubble they're in, the world they're in.
Yeah.
And me outside looking in, I'm able to see all these different bubbles or whatever, right? And then that's how I feel like I'm very like I have my hand in everything.
Diverse.
Yeah, very diverse. Yes.
And with the podcast and then with your talk show.
Yeah, and then so the talk show is like a very like it's like a perfect. You know,
because
thing, like
because I'm gonna be able in the future. I'm gonna be able to have 2 people from 2 different worlds on my show. They probably that's probably their first time meeting.
Yeah.
And my job would have to be I got to make these guys comfortable. I'm gonna make them both laugh so they can be like, oh, I guess this guy sitting next to me is pretty cool, Rob. I want them to feel that pause so they can now they can coexist. Or now when they leave, they chop it up. They're able to just do maybe collab on something. 2 different worlds combined, and that happened on the Robbie Robs show. You know,
do you feel like it's like a job for you to make somebody feel comfortable, or do you feel like it's just you want to make them feel comfortable?
He's a natural.
I was gonna say, or do you feel like it's just like
it just happens?
Because
people say people say it looks easy or whatever. Like it looks like it comes natural to you, Rob. But sometimes I do feel like. Oh shit!
You gotta kind of think, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I try not to think about it as much, but I think about it as a job because that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. Yeah. I'm hoping it to pay my bills, so you have to take it as a professional standpoint sooner or later.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, like I just feel like whenever you do get it started again,
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm excited for you too, bro. And I feel like whenever you do start it again, you kind of already like. You experienced it however you were doing it. You have that experience, like these past episodes that you have. And then now being unposted, you're able to see like, all right, like this is how, I can try to... Honestly, bro, like I was thinking about it today, how I know we joke... I'm just going to say this like podcast-wise, right? But I know we joke a lot with each other like unposted, right? And, we go back and forth, me, you, Ronnie. But I would never joke with y'all like when we're out meeting people, bro. I'm always like at our event, hey, this is Rob, boom 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 boom, like I'm not gonna like, hey, the whole Gisele lays out his clothes, the bullshit, like it's funny on the podcast type shit, but
you didn't dress me today. Tell them you did not. I pulled this fit out.
But yeah, bro, honestly, like when we're like out and if I'm like networking and shit, like I'm gonna speak highly of both of y'all. I'm gonna speak highly of you. I'm gonna speak highly of Evelyn. Like it's just some shit that is in me, bro. Like, cause I rarely
it's like whenever we talk to Jesse and Lucia, like about y'all, and we're like, oh yeah, he has like a talk show.
Yeah, it's like bro. Honestly, like this is like, and this is what how I picture myself, like because of the podcast, like how I picture like. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but just know that I'll speak highly of you, dude. I'm not gonna like joke about it because I do take it serious, and I do take what you do serious. I take what you do serious.
I feel like y'all are having a moment right now.
No, it's just
in the back. Me and Evelyn are in the back.
It's just to let y'all know, y'all have our support pretty much.
And honestly, we were like, man, who do we want like as first guests? And we wanted to bring somebody. We wanted to bring a guest from like. Previous guest, as our first guest of the year, but then I'm just like, man, if they have what?
Sounds a little bit.
You sound low.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, you're just gonna have to really talk into the.
Well, that was lower.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can.
No, like so. I told him, I'm like, man, what about Gisele and Rob? They're about to do some stuff together, and I love to see couples, get started and do business together because it's so hard. It's very hard to work together. We work together, and with multiple things, you know, and I mean we've gone at it a few times. So seeing whenever y'all were like, I know that what y'all are gonna talk about has been like talked about for a few months already.
Yeah.
So that's when I asked him like, well, when are y'all thinking? And you're like, oh, this time, right? And I'm like, okay, perfect. And it just worked out, you know. But how much time do we have left?
8.
Oh, okay. Because we can talk about what they want to go
Hold on.
into.
Well, before we talk about that, I want to know, obviously, like the battery in his bag, but I want to talk about the battery in your bag.
I can't top that
right?
off. He went like, I was like, damn,
I know.
what do I say after
No, you
that?
know what's funny? Because I was like, when I asked you the last question, I was like, and I smiled. I had like a little proud moment. I'm like, okay, Rob.
I know.
It's
They're
not-
probably like, how do I
it's not
top that off?
Yeah,
It's not
they're
posted.
probably like, who is this guy?
Yeah, I know.
That
I was
is
like,
not Robbie
He
Rob.
walked in and I said, it's not posted. There's a bunch more. We got to show them business and you're giving the business.
Yeah.
You're bringing
Period.
it. But no,
but,
really,
like,
what was yours?
Yeah,
So,
because
like,
obviously, like whenever he was doing the talk show, like there was times when you would be behind the camera
and you
or-
helped
Oh,
him
yeah.
or
out.
help him out,
Yeah.
you know.
And you brought a few guests too,
Yeah.
right?
So, yeah, like at what point was it? Obviously, we talked about it when we had It's for the Chicas, right? But like, just for recap. But like, what was it that like made you like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do something too? Type
Yeah.
shit?
I think Rob really pushed me to do something, but also I don't think if it wasn't for like meeting somebody like Anaí and like us saying like, oh, I wanted to start a podcast, I would have done it. Like I don't think I would have stepped out of my comfort zone by myself. But now that we do have It's for the Chicas, I do feel I'm really proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone and reaching out to, because I do more of the reaching out. Like I did it for Rob and I do it more for It's for the Chicas. And I feel like I really stepped out of my comfort zone and started
By just
networking
doing
and
that.
talking to more women. And now that I'm gonna have my own segment, like I'm actually like, oh, like I can do this, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't really. I'll be honest with myself. I don't think I would have done it by myself. But I've always been a podcast girly. Like I love listening to podcasts, and I always wanted one, but I don't think I would have ever done it by
I
myself.
have a question. Whenever you would reach out for Rob, would you do it through your personal?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And how
Well,
would
because most of the people I reached
you
out,
already
I
followed?
already knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see
Like
what
I
you're
knew
saying.
Lowe's, but he knew Lowe's too. But I already knew Lowe's. I knew AQ, Icebox from high school.
I think
I think you reached out to Mai and Illa, right?
Maya and Illa, yeah.
I think he reached out to them.
I think you had reached out to Roxy.
I reached out to Roxy for
And
him.
who else? I think that.
A couple.
Credit by Andrea.
Andrea, I reached out
Yeah.
to her. Yeah, like a couple people I already knew.
Yeah. So how was your approach though? Do you think it's different how you approach for him than what you
Yeah.
approach for It's for the Chicas?
Oh yeah, because it was more like, oh, my husband has a talk show. Like, I think you would be great at it. Like, I know what you have going on already. Like, you should come on. Like, I would like encourage them because someone would be like, oh, I'm shy, and they were like, no, like tell your story or tell your business, put yourself out there. And It's for the Chicas. It's like more of a professional approach.
And did you feel when you asked for him, you were like, it's okay if they say no because it's not mine? Or did you just feel like...
I don't know if I ever felt like that because nobody ever said no to me.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
did you... Because
Oh
you
my
know
God.
how like... Because I feel like if it was me, I'd be like... Well, I wouldn't feel as bad. Like, I... Like, taking it personal. You know what I mean? But I guess I would have taken it personal if they would have told me no for you. And it was yours. You know? I guess that's...
I guess
I don't want
don't
him on my
feel like
shit
that.
anyway.
I guess that's what I'm asking. Because I know
I
people
get
would
what
be
you're
like,
saying,
well...
but I feel like the people I asked, I really knew.
Oh,
so I
you
don't
had,
feel like they would have said no.
okay, so you
Yeah.
had like that comfort,
Yeah,
kind of.
I had the comfort.
So
to
you
talk to
stepped
them and
out of
tell
your
them.
comfort zone with It's for the Chicas.
because I reached out to
Yeah, you
ladies
had
who I
some-
really didn't
Yeah,
know.
because you had some girls out
Yeah,
there
that
I
I've
was
never
like,
met.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Yeah, I never met a lot of them.
Yeah.
Only a handful of them, and
Yeah, and then now you're gonna have your own.
now I'm gonna have my
and
own.
you're gonna reach out more.
Yeah, I already have one, and I'm like I'm nervous and excited to meet her because she's like such a go getter. So I'm like, I'm like,
Does
You
your
talking about
name
your
start
first
with a
guest?
B?
yeah,
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You talking about
Yeah.
your first guest?
They're
Yeah.
they're coming
Yeah.
on ours too.
yeah,
Yeah, in January.
yeah. When are they coming?
The week when this one drops, she's recording Friday. So
That
She's
that
coming
same
the
week.
Same week.
22nd, I think.
it's
Or
not
20
it's not
something.
like it's during the week, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ours is the Friday.
Oh,
right
okay.
before.
Oh, well, maybe she's with me on Thursday and then you Friday.
Probably.
Because
No.
she's coming on Thursday.
No, with us it's the 19th.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah, it's
the next
week,
Thursday.
The next Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm excited. She's
she
a
was,
good.
she was gonna come last year, but then we stopped recording.
Yeah, she's a good. I think she'd be a good guest for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for
definite.
sure.
It's a
I
good
feel like that's a good first episode because
Yes.
it's based on like your story, you like motivating yourself, but also like the hard times.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So for sure, I was
Yeah.
like, she's gonna be amazing. But
Guys,
she was gonna come.
Tell us that y'all feel left out because we're having a moment. How y'all
No,
made
there's
us.
so much more. I let the guests talk.
How
Yeah.
y'all made us feel left out earlier.
No, we're chill.
I
I'm
know.
just kidding.
I was like, they're about to cry and like hug each other. I was like, damn, they love each other.
We're men. We drink gasoline.
Man.
So then,
But, yeah, I'm excited.
Do you feel like you're gonna be as consistent with this one, since you're the main
With
host?
that, oh yeah, but it's for now. It's gonna be every other week. It's not gonna
Okay.
be every week,
Yeah, I mean it's a segment.
just
so,
because now we're starting ours too.
Yeah.
So I guess we
so
can jump into
excited.
that
Oh, so
or
wait,
after.
You said it's every other week?
For my
okay.
segment, it's gonna be every other
So
week.
they're
for now.
dropping. It's
Which is good because it's like just to get it going.
Yeah.
And it's easy to stay consistent. I see.
Every
Every
other
other week.
yeah.
and everything.
I'm
we have
excited because
going
I know
on.
you had already told me a while back that you were thinking of wanting to do something.
Yeah.
And, you know.
All right. Well, before we get into details about what you guys have coming up, right? We're going to go on a quick break and
Yes.
we'll be right back, right?
We'll be back, guys.
Sir. Oh, it's
And
going.
we are back. So now that we're back from the break, we talked about what you both have going on. Let's talk about what y'all are working on together.
You want me to go?
Drink that gas.
Well,
You can start.
we plan on starting a new segment once I bring up the Robbie Robs show back. We're going to be starting a new segment going on during Valentine's, so the month of February. It's going to be called Date Night, and it's basically going to be me and my wife, and we're going to have, I want to shoot for power couples, right? Couples that they work together, they have a partnership together.
Yeah.
Y'all already been on it.
What?
Y'all were the first.
Uh,
y'all were the
Y'all are power couple.
y'all were the lab rats. That's when it was first.
I was trying to be her.
Oh.
That's how that feels.
Yes,
I'm like,
yes.
bro,
I
I'm
will
looking. bro.
Definitely not doing it again.
So,
Yeah.
but not just power couples, just couples who've stuck together. They have life experience. They probably, not to put personal business out there, but they can put their experiences of what they've had as a couple and as a relationship, either if it's co-parenting or we had to put our minds together so they can get themselves out of financial freedom, stuff like that.
So it's gonna get deep,
Yeah.
deep.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah,
it's gonna get
sometimes.
deep. Sometimes we're gonna have just a power couple so they can talk about their business and what it's like working with your significant other. But then we're gonna also have our
little bit of
friends,
fun.
a little bit of fun. We're gonna have our couple friends up there and we're just gonna shoot the shit. So you never know what it's gonna be, but
Yeah,
altogether it's
so
gonna be
excited.
date night.
Do you
And-
guys have like people in mind already?
Yeah, we have a few people in mind, but
Let's go.
I mean, we could say,
I know.
but
Have
But
to
y'all, when
tap
y'all
me.
come, y'all gotta have fun. We're always like business. So
That's-
with y'all, we're gonna have a fun episode.
they already came, babe.
But it's not date night.
It
So they're
was
gonna have
date
a
night.
fun episode.
Oh,
Okay.
that one was a fun episode.
It was, right?
What was the title of that one?
Date night.
It was.
It was date night. It was the
Okay.
first.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's when it was already
That's
kind of
I know,
brewing.
yeah, that's when it started
Oh,
brewing.
wow.
But then we
Since
moved.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
been
then-
a while.
moved.
Well, then
and all
my
that
my
happened.
question is like, what's the format gonna be like?
The
Now-
format.
Yeah, because now
What do
that
you
you
mean?
guys have an apartment, like, is it gonna be a streaming, or is it gonna be like a podcast setting?
It's gonna
or-
be that date night's gonna be a streaming thing. I'm gonna be sitting in front of the camera, and then it's gonna be my wife and the couples in the back, and then for her segment, it's gonna be her one-on-one with her,
Oh no.
with,
Yeah.
with her
More
guests,
podcasts.
more
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
form on their end.
So with date night is a streaming. one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
But
okay.
even I feel like even like the fun ones that we have planned, they might be a little different. Like sometimes here and there,
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
because we have like ideas to do stuff like on the.
So y'all are gonna make the couple feel like they are on a date.
Yeah, because we're gonna be
Yeah.
sipping wine, and we're gonna make it seem like if it's a
candles,
double
lights
date.
off. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. No.
Okay.
We're gonna make it seem like if it's a double date.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shit.
That's
You know, sometimes it's like a competition on a double date. Like if one's being more touchy, more flirty, or more sweeter, the other couple has to one up the other couple. You know, stuff like that.
So
I'll
competitive,
dance on
Rob.
her. I'll dance on her.
Whoa.
That's what it comes down to.
Sassy.
Why are you telling him that? Now he's gonna expect you to dance.
I am. Sassy.
Oh, that's
But-
pretty
Have
cool.
little
So,
catering come up.
what came up? Who came up with this idea?
Who came up with it?
Me.
It was you?
Yeah.
It was her.
It was me.
So, what made you think of it?
After the episode with you guys, I was like, that was really fun. And Rob was like, who do you want to have next? And I was like, no, but like for real, we should do this. Like
Like,
Yeah.
like me
become a
and
thing
you,
type
like
shit.
let's
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. And something Rob said earlier, I wanted to just like throw out there that it's not just February, because it kind of sounded like you made it seem like just
Oh.
Valentine's
Oh,
month.
no,
It's
no, no.
keep going. It'll
Yes.
keep going.
But we're just
Yeah.
gonna start it in February.
Yes.
okay. So, is there like a?
And then like
You have your first guest lined up already?
No, we haven't asked nobody yet.
I have asked some people.
We're like right here right now.
Okay.
No pressure.
I do have people in mind. Like I
We
already
do.
know who I want to have like for fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I already
Ricky
know.
and Jessica.
I know two couples that you guys are.
Sam.
I gotta say them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sam.
All right, for sure, Jesse.
Who?
And his girl.
Junior and Daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
but that's gonna be one of the fun ones though.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
gonna be I'm
yeah,
like
yeah,
that's not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be like a serious
Okay.
one. That's gonna be like Junior
Mine-
and him talking
Yeah.
shit to
Mine
each
and
other.
Josh.
Maya and Josh.
For sure. We're gonna ask them.
Okay.
I think
those
Gisele
are the
already
only two.
reached out. I think
Those
Gisele
are the
already
only
reached
two.
out to my.
Yeah. And then well, I know for sure like Ricky and Jessica, you saw them on It's for the Chicas.
Yeah.
Like that would be a fun episode. Because him and Ricky are like hilarious together. And then obviously you guys too. I want y'all in there. And then I reached out to Jessica.
Wait, are we considered the fun couple or are we the business one?
Y'all are both.
We'll know when we get there. To be honest
They're
with
both.
you.
Well, I can play both.
I can be both too.
I can be.
Oh
I can
my
bring
God.
posted, or I can bring posted Rollie, or I can bring this and much more. Rollie,
They didn't let
whatever.
me be posted Rob today, guys. So, all right, but it's okay though.
You can be.
Nah, it's all right.
No, he
They
needs
probably
to
they
be.
probably need to
Yeah,
see this.
people
side
are
of
like,
me.
damn,
No, yeah, no.
Robbie. You know, he has this shit. Like
That's why. That's
know?
why. Whenever I think you saw me when I was like smiling really hard because I was like, wow, I like this. This is much more Rob. Like, like very different.
I know. I was really proud too. I was like,
Okay.
but then
You
also
shed
too,
a
I was
tear?
like, how am I gonna? I can't
Top
top that.
that.
Like
I was literally.
bro, just go.
You had so many openings for me to crack a joke.
go little rock star.
But I didn't
And you
because
stopped.
I was like, nah.
This is
it's
much
serious.
more.
It's
This is
serious.
much-
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
There's
not
there's been
posted.
little
I know.
where I want to crack a joke type
Me
shit.
too.
but I'm
When
like,
he
I'm
was
not.
using big words, I was like, "Ooh, where'd you learn that?" But I was like, "Stop it, Gisele."
Yeah, but it's like nah. Like I do want to see you guys succeed and,
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
love
You know.
that,
So,
yeah.
like, all right. So, do you guys know that it's gonna work out? Like, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yeah.
how like a lot of people say like, oh, couples shouldn't like work together type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like we went against the grain or whatever, you know, and I feel like
I feel
You-
like
you
y'all
guys
kinda
know,
were-
you-
but they
Yeah.
already kind of worked together
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she
so
was
it's like-
helping him with his
Yeah.
And he
talk
helps
show.
me with It's Really Chicas too,
Yeah.
like editing and all that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
true.
So who's gonna do the editing for this one? For
Probably
date night?
him, but I
It'll be
want to
me.
learn.
And how
I've been
often are
wanting-
y'all dropping?
The date night, it'll probably be every other
Week.
every other week
Under
under Robbie
Robbie
Robs.
Robs.
Yeah, because I'm still gonna do my thing.
And then
The
you're
Robbie
having,
Robs show, and then
Nobody Watches
and then I
Anyway.
still have Nobody Watches anyways, and
Yeah.
then now date night, and then
oh, that's dope, bro.
you know,
Yeah.
look at you.
You know how you did that one food one?
yeah.
Do you ever think of doing that again?
Yeah, bro.
That's cool.
That's
Right?
that's something that I told him that'd be super cool for us to do on date night too.
Yeah.
Like have people like, what if we all make like a charcuterie board and see
Yeah.
like
Man,
who comes
you
out
know what
or
you
like
we-
stuff
you-
like
Mine
that.
would be
On
all
date night?
fruit with
No.
tahini.
You know what you can do on one of the episodes? Just an idea. Do the wings, the hot
Wings?
the,
Oh, the
Oh,
like
like
the hot
spicy.
the hot ones
Yeah.
challenge.
I had been thinking about this is staying on topic, but kind of what I have really been thinking about was this year building our social media and making it to where we're one of those families, Instagram families that people want to watch out for or look for or tune into. And
Are
I
you
was
gonna say it?
I want to. You think I should? I don't mind.
She said you
I'm like, are you
can't.
gonna
Because we haven't really worked on it or anything. It was just
But it was cool. He told me, and he
Well,
came
let's
up, and
speak
I was
it
like,
into
that's
existence.
it was really like me brainstorming.
That's
I'm there
dope.
chilling, and I'm like, man, I want to do this, and then I was just coming up with different names on the couch and stuff, and then
Janelle's over.
oh yeah, her friend Janelle and Selma were over, and I was like, you know how like keeping up with the Kardashians and how they have this and stuff, and I was like, man, keeping up with the G's, and then she was like, oh, that'd be cool, and I was like, what about keeping it G? Because our last names are G, G.
Yeah, G.
So I was like,
Mio.
keeping it G. I was like, damn, that'd be dope. And they were like, oh, I like that shit. So that's probably another thing. But I don't know how I'm gonna go about it or whatever, because I want that to have its own Instagram. Keeping up with the G's, and it's probably just gonna be like little vlogs of us going out to the park, maybe, and stuff like that. Photos, family photo shoots or shit like that, or behind the scenes of us working on date night and on the road, seeing how we move and how we work and how we make it happen.
Yeah, because low-key, I did want to start doing the vlog shit again.
Yeah.
Man, because I have some vlogs, bro, where Milo's small, and I'm just like, man, I wish I would like just would have kept recording.
But
shit,
he was doing those under Rollie Vogues though.
Yeah, under my personal channel. So I do want to do that too, but I don't know. But low-key, it is a good. It's a good start to just do it on Instagram first, because you can even keep it at a minute and a half. Put like a whole day in a minute,
and
you know
people
what I mean?
will want more.
Yeah,
And
so it's cool because it's like it all comes down to consistency. So it's like it's easier to just have all the footage on your phone that you edit.
Yeah.
But then once you start picking up the camera and like you move it onto YouTube. Under Robbie Robs, because our vlog shit was like, I made a new one and it was like always busy, because we're always busy, right? And then so I'm like, all right, I'll just put it under the Studio 1017 channel, but I only did like what, two, and
and then now I feel we have like Casa Vogues, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's just, but Casa Vogues holds,
it's staying as always busy.
Casa Vogues is holding like all the little businesses that we think of, but you never know until you try it. Like you don't know if that Keeping a G is the one that you're gonna enjoy and love doing.
Yeah.
That you're just like, well, let's just do this.
Because from there, I thought about like, oh, the merch would be crazy. Like, it's a G thing.
Keeping it G. Yeah.
Keeping it G.
There's a lot of
I was in the restroom and he's like, babe. And I was like, what?
I'm taking a shit.
Number two.
He's like, me and Janelle, we just came up, and then Janelle was like, no, you did. And then he was like, all right, I thought about it. And then he told me, I was like, oh, that is cool.
I can see y'all
dope,
doing
bro.
it. Like, I think like that's dope. Like, honestly, even just thinking ideas and just talking about it with your partner, you're already working together. I mean, like for us, this came about at Hooters. Just a conversation, like brainstorming together. If you can brainstorm with your partner, then
I think one day we're gonna do a podcast at a Hooters, and it's gonna be like a full circle shit.
that'd be
dope.
crazy. Yeah.
That'd be
So
really
what else
dope.
did y'all have that y'all plan?
No,
for?
I have another question. Like,
Okay.
let's say at the peak point of like success, right? Like let's say like date night is booming, like
But what is it like looking like?
that's what I'm asking. Like that's my question. So it's like what does it look like at the peak? Like where you're just like, man, like date night is fucking dope. Like Robbie Robs show's going crazy, like it's just
Well, at that point, I'd switch it up from Robbie Robs show because it'd be other segments, not added, but since I would have so many segments, I would switch it up from the Robbie Robs show to the Robbie Rob Network.
Oh, you did.
I already
talk
bought
about
it, so don't worry about it. All right.
I don't think there's another Robbie Rob in the earth, honestly.
Yes, no,
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Remember, he
On
had
YouTube.
trouble with the name and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah, you did,
If you
right?
look it up on YouTube, there's like another.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah,
Robbie
yeah.
Rob.
Oh, fuck that.
And then there's like
You're
a
the
Robbie
Robbie Rob.
There's a Robbie Rob DJ somewhere out there too.
Nah,
Shout out
but
to
you're
him. I'm not
but you're
really worried about it.
Robbie Robs. Yeah.
But from there it would be the Robbie Rob Network. Change up the logo a little bit. It'll probably be 2 R's, making an N. I already have like stuff in mind for stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then for date night, what it would look like at the peak.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Yeah.
Go
What's your
ahead.
idea?
Remember what I told you?
No, so
I would want to do like, because too, like we're kind of emphasizing that date night's important between couples, and like brainstorming too, like all that's important. I kind of want to, I said like at our peak when we're able to like have like kind of like what you guys had, but like date night, like people are going there for a date.
Oh,
Like everybody's posted,
yeah,
like
yeah,
not
yeah.
everybody, but like there's like a, you know, like
we would have
people
an
posted-
event for
yeah, like an
date
event
night,
for date
so
night.
couples
But
can come out.
would come out.
Okay.
And it would basically be
So
a
y'all would-
date
yeah.
night at a
Yeah.
restaurant or like at an event
Yeah,
center.
like I would like to
you know, we would
network
have
with
like
restaurants and
Host
like
a date
host a
night.
date
Yeah.
night.
That's dope.
And she
Like,
was
don't
like, we
forget.
would have like little toys and stuff, or like
Yeah.
little
We'll
like
have
What
a
kind of
booth
toys,
with
bro?
toys.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
There's some people who are into
That's
that.
what she was
okay?
saying.
Not us.
not you know, but yeah,
but yes, we'd have a booth with toys
and like it'll be like underwear, so the you know for the girls and
lingerie,
for laundry,
or
you
like
know,
and then candles,
stuff
and
that
then,
was
like,
important for
flowers.
couples to have to like
So you're
Yeah.
trying to get people pregnant,
you know,
basically.
well, just keep them
Something
together.
wrong,
You know,
birth
like
control.
probably have like coupons and stuff for like to go out to eat in other restaurants,
Yeah.
or like
That's cool.
to
Gift
take
cards.
gift cards, or
And then like our cousin
Well,
owns
whenever y'all are ready to host the event, let me know. I'll help
you
you
know
out.
stuff like that.
we have a
Yeah.
cousin who does like flower boutique, so we would have her there like trying to
Petals
sell
and-
petals, pistol and
Yeah,
petals.
pistol and
Pistol and
petals.
petals,
Yeah.
Our cousin does that, so we would want her, you know, like you know, she can make some money, and
Yeah,
them-
that'd be super dope.
the mans would be
Yeah.
buying their girls roses.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
The
dope.
create your own bouquet, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
my uncle has like his own Cajun thing, so like we could have him.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
the-
a catering
it's like a food
event.
truck, right?
Yeah,
He was the one that had on my show.
and we
Okay.
can have him
Uh,
catering and stuff like that as our first one, and then that's at our peak,
y'all
so we see
doing
it.
that just because I feel like y'all are both so. I feel like both
I'll
y'all
go.
can.
I'll go, bro. I'll go.
I'll
It's
go.
a new
An
year,
hour?
new me. New
Hey,
year, new me.
That's his
An
one-
hour?
That's his two.
2 out of the 10
2 out of the 10
invites.
events.
I'm going. I'm going.
He ain't going, man. He's gonna be.
You gotta
bro,
be
I
there
got
more
a
than an
lot of-
hour.
I got a lot of work to do, Roberto.
We'll go. It'll be our date night.
Hey,
Yeah.
people are like, damn, why is he pouring all that gasoline? And stuff?
Damn.
No, but
Hey, that's pretty
that's
dope, I'm not
honestly like that's
sounds
such a
fun.
dope
Yeah.
idea. Like I can see y'all
excited.
hosting that and just doing it in general. It sounds like fun.
Yeah, because I guess because I was thinking about like what would our peak look like, you know. So I thought it was a good question to ask because it's good to have. It's like a vision board, you know what I mean. It's good to have like, all right, I want what I'm doing, what I'm starting, what I'm working with is gonna look like this someday, type shit, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's cool. It's cool
My-
that you guys have like something like, all right, this is what we're working towards.
Yeah.
Now-
which it could be bigger than
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
For sure. What about because you could always host those date night events at different cities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Like you can do so much, right? So business perspective, like what have y'all thought about like for everything, like overall? Like what's the plan? Like how do you plan
To get
on-
money in
Yeah.
finally. Well, I mean, we
Well,
still.
not finally, but like what's your like ultimate goal like to get the Robbie Rob talk show, right? And then it's date night under that. And then what was the other one?
nah, nobody watches anyway.
Oh, okay.
And-
Or
NWA,
NWA, nah,
babe.
NWA. Sorry.
Nah,
Nah.
ain't nobody watching that anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, because I remember one time you asked me, and I'm like, oh, what was I watching? And it was that one. And I'm like, oh, what was it?
Nobody
watching
watches anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool name.
That's a cool
I'm
name,
I'm
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm all about like
Creativity.
creativity and not corny names. That's
Yeah.
a not corny name, bro.
I'm not
That's
gonna
pretty
lie
dope.
though. I was hoping y'all were gonna do Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, like for date night?
It needs to
Yes.
be that needs to be on a t-shirt.
I mean,
bro.
it
That
could be
needs
like-
to be
well,
y'all.
if I gotta
Yeah.
do it under posted, it's gonna. It has to be a
logo.
fucking t-shirt, bro.
It
Yeah.
needs to. Y'all need
Sweetheart.
to freaking have that somewhere. Like Sweetheart needs to be like.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
trademark.
Sweetheart.
Well, the more I say it on date night, I'll probably bring
Yeah.
it out later. You know,
Yeah.
put it on a shirt so the girls can buy it or
No,
the dudes
dude.
can
Yeah,
buy it for
sweetheart.
their.
I do want to ask
You
y'all
can wear
like.
it too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The guys can,
No,
you know,
you can wear it.
I'll wear it, Evelyn. I'll wear it.
I do want to ask like, do you guys feel okay? So, like, I don't look at myself like a consumer. I guess is the thing, right? Like, I look at myself like I'm like this podcast host. Like, I have a brand. I have whatever. I don't look at myself like part of the buyers. I guess you know what I mean, or the watchers. Like, I'm the creator. Do you guys feel like that? Because you guys, the more y'all do this, like the more y'all are on YouTube or just posting shit on social media and stuff, like the more people are gonna be like, hey, at one point somebody's gonna be like, hey, that's just so like, or that's Robbie Rob, like, you know, like, do you guys feel that yet or not?
Like you don't watch anything?
No. Like
No, no,
that
no,
people
no.
look at y'all like that.
No, like, okay, so what he's saying is like,
Yeah.
you're the one providing the business.
The content.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, so like I don't look at myself like, like I'm the consumer. I'm watching. I do watch shit, but I don't.
Yeah.
But I look at myself equal to whoever I'm watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that's like with the whole like Bun B thing, right? So it's like.
Yeah,
you know.
obviously he has 1 million followers, but I was like,
Yeah, but I'm like,
picture.
like I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't ask Bun B like a fan. Like I'm like, hey Bun B, let's take a pic. It'd be more of like one day the picture I'm gonna take with him.
It was the picture that you want to take with me, bro. Like us
Yeah, it's
meeting.
gonna be like, hey bro, we're doing this shit together. Let's take a quick picture.
Yeah.
Of shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like not just like a
No, yeah.
he's out. So, do you guys have that feeling yet? Like we're like, hey, we're creating shit. We're somebody type shit or not?
I've
You should, bro.
what?
You too.
I
You
feel
too,
like
though.
you should.
Honestly, like
I
Both
do
of
feel like
y'all.
that, but I don't feel like I
Well,
don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like I also don't feel like a consumer either because I
You're like
so, like
floating.
let's say
Yeah.
let's say
Yeah.
like when you watch a podcast, like you're like, I know the lighting they're using. Like I know the cameras, the
Nah,
editing.
no
Oh,
shot.
No,
Yeah.
no, we
No
don't know
shot.
any of that.
No
Oh,
shot.
'cause-
We're barely
No,
learning.
But I guess that's how I see
We're
it.
still
Where it's like,
I do notice it, or I'll be like, oh, that's some good lighting, or damn, this is cool, like how they have it set up.
or even
Yeah.
with the conversation flowing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
notice.
Things
That's
like
what
that.
That's what really sticks out to me the most when I'm.
You catch
notice-
those awkward moments.
Well,
right?
not even.
Something.
What I really pay attention to are the transitions to where I'm like, oh shit, that was smooth right there. Like we're on a whole nother topic, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty smooth when I'm posted, right?
Yeah, you're smooth. All right, all right.
Next topic is
Who's next topic? But that's really what I pay attention to, bro. When I watch anything, I pay attention to the transitions, because some people do it with ease. Some people, you can tell they're reading it off of a board.
yeah, because you're pretty good at it, bro.
You
I'm
know.
not
You
lying.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, when I,
I mean,
hear
it'd be
stuff,
way off topic, but you like, anyway.
Speaking of, boom,
Yeah.
and then I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, how the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, your transitions are pretty good.
Yeah.
For
pretty good.
winging it is good. Yeah.
and
The wingmaster.
Don't tell him that because he's gonna keep winging it.
Well,
I do get after
still-
him.
he does, she does.
I do.
she
I'm
He
does.
like,
still
Rob.
wings it all the time, girl.
Rolly's
He-
gonna fire you.
T-shirt,
If I-
T-shirt, sweetheart, I'm winging it. Boom.
Sweetheart, put your clothes on.
Damn.
There goes your clothes.
That could mean many things.
Some hugs,
His
sweetheart.
posted sites coming
Hey,
out.
same time tomorrow. Zzz.
Same time tomorrow.
Hey!
I'll meet you there.
God.
All right.
But,
no post. This is much more. This is much more.
Me thinking like
I don't
that.
feel like I'm there yet.
Well,
because I
I've
feel like I'm still learning. I feel like he's a little bit better. I would say like for now, I just feel like I'm proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone and like starting something like on my own.
Yeah.
Not really on my own, but on my own. And then doing this with Rob, like I'm super excited because like obviously Rob's my best friend. I feel comfortable around him. That's my man. So I'm excited because we get to like, I get to be myself. He's himself. We laugh. It's fun. And then to like bring that into light and with other people, I know it's gonna be like super fun.
For the different segments that you guys are gonna be doing, like who is like somebody that y'all want to have on? Like who's somebody that like
Like a goal.
a goal, or not even like the top one, but it's like somebody like it'd be cool to have.
Once you feel,
That
once
person.
you're able to book them, you're like, all right, we can book somebody else.
Because low key, once you book somebody that like you didn't think was attainable, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I can get anybody type shit, you know? Like,
off the top of my head, I couldn't think about anybody
Like
right
a
now,
couple, and not
nah,
really.
it
Just
don't matter. Like,
anybody.
it don't,
even on your
Oh.
ones.
Yeah, even on
like,
yours,
even on
like,
ours.
even on yours, like,
Yeah, 'cause
I would say like some content creators I follow here in Houston.
like who?
yeah, like
I would still love to have Valentina and Valeria, like they're sisters. I would still love to have them, just because they are open about like their relationship with God, and then also they've gone through things that mentally, like, you know, it's been a lot. And then I would love to have both of them.
I wouldn't mind having Georgie Films on the Robbie Robs show.
oh yeah, Georgie.
So we
Fong.
could talk about how he's gone from where he's at now, but where he started when it was just his logo used to be a dude on a bicycle.
Oh, dude, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I there's a lot of people that have surpassed where I first saw them at.
Yeah.
And I want to bring them on the show, and I just want to talk about that. So sooner or later, somebody can be like, "Yo, you were there for that." And I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I was there." Like,
you know what's crazy is like a lot of times I do want to shoot for bigger guests, right?
Yeah.
I want to like that's the goal, like shoot for bigger guests to just try to get like more views or whatever. But sometimes I want to have certain people on that like I know like the local community is gonna be like, oh, what the fuck, like you know, like Georgie. I mean, he's big in Houston. You know, I don't know how big he is like outside of Texas type shit. You know, but like I know the viewers would be like, oh shit, he got Georgie, or you know, like. They're like local celebrities and shit, you know what I mean? So it's like,
because I'm kind of going for the effect, like for my guests, like when I bring something up, like a topic or a question, I want to capture that moment where they feel it, like, damn, I did come from that, or damn, it's been oh shit. I want to take them back on a
yeah, like they forgot.
like that.
Yeah, you know,
like you know about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Give them the Nardwuar effect.
Exactly,
Ooh.
bro. That's what I'm trying to capture. I want to take them back to their past.
Yeah.
You know, not saying they forgot where they came from.
Yeah, but it's like it's probably like an eye opener for them to be like, oh shit, like he knows about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because a lot of people probably know Georgie because of the Mario figures and shit. But it's like, nah, bro, he did that Chameleonaire and Paul Wall painting, like little shit like that. Like, nah. Yeah.
Homie started from just taking pictures for Ellie Dollar and shooting videos. Look, you know, like homie used to pull up in a Honda Civic.
Yeah, like
coupe. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
do you not think that he would appreciate people that know him before the whole like deals?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He'd be
when
like,
he
oh, I fuck with you,
bro. That's what that. I mean, shit like that, bro. Like the same thing with GT Garza. I wouldn't mind still having him on my shit. FM track sounds, all of them, bro. Like, so they can be like,
guess, bro.
Yo, like,
yeah,
because I want to capture that moment, bro. Because that's where I come from. So for them I want them to have their moment.
Yeah.
Not saying they already haven't had it, because look what they have accomplished. You know, FM's come a long way from that little room.
Yeah, but like, when is FM like doing like talking about his journey?
You know what I'm saying? Never.
I don't know where the hell he learned all this shit from, bro.
So shit like that, bro, is really what I'm shooting for.
But yeah, so we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
We
can
are
talk
back.
Marshall's
Pull a Busta Rhymes.
So real quick, going back to my question about the business, like who do you think will be the one like getting like the DBA, the LOC for everything y'all got going on? Or
is that even a thought right now?
I have a DBA for the Robbie Robs show already.
He already did it.
Yeah, I have a DBA for the Robbie show. So when we used to have the brand meetings, you know, I
forgot about the brand meetings.
Yeah, bro.
No.
They're lying. They just don't invite me.
I don't know, bro.
They just don't invite me no more,
bro. When the brand meetings, when we would have the brand meetings, it was literally the Rob meetings, bro. Like, right?
Yeah, not kidding.
Yeah, we had Tony showed up one time.
Yeah.
My brother would show up.
Yeah.
But it's like more of like, here, Rob, here's this website, here's this, like, it became more like I just felt like you were.
He was the only one asking questions.
Yeah. I felt like you were the more like, hey, like how do I do this? How do I do this?
The
and
student.
and I'm like, I'm gonna send you this. Boom, 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 boom. And it was like, it literally like whenever we would like, it would end. I'd be like, man, that was like more for Rob. Like it's like it was like a Robbie Rob meeting. Like you know what I mean? Like
because remember that time that I was like, oh, this is what vinyl
cool.
feels like.
This
is what this feels like. This is remember the shirt I pulled
out.
My
come
neck.
to the next one.
And then you made the show I was geeking.
I know. He was so excited.
When I came home, I was like, ski. I was tripping.
Yeah, no, like
I even got one of those my sister got it, but I even got one of those things that you put the shirt on so you can, like the one you got.
Yeah, the
heat press.
Oh, the heat press. Yeah.
I even got the vinyl. I got shirts left. Like
I was like, buy this vinyl.
The thing you found on the road, I feel like that would have been cool for her.
Oh yeah, it's like a knitting machine.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but it's like an
But it's
old
old school,
antique
like
one.
super old school.
Like,
you gotta step
if
on
you
it?
Open, no, if you open
it's
the
one,
table,
it's the one right after that. So it's the
really
one
cool.
right after that. It has like the
was like, I can
adapter
see Evelyn
that
Vogues.
goes into the
Yeah.
wall, and then you have the on switch, and then you
Still on
have
the
it to
street or
where.
what?
No, we
No,
picked
it's at
it
the
up.
house. I
Oh, yeah,
picked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like finding shit that doesn't look like shit on the side of the roads where I'm like, yo, they really just threw that out, and I
What is it? What's the saying? Another man's.
another man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
So I
for
usually
sure.
just pick it up and I try to flip it for like, since it's free, I just try to flip it for like $20 to $60 depending on what it is and how good it is. And people buy that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have to
Yeah.
clean it up, obviously, because my
Yeah,
wife
for
was like,
sure.
"Don't bring that dirty ass shit in my house, dog."
There was spiderwebs all over. I was like, bro, clean that before you bring it
so
in.
I gotta clean it and shit. But
That's so cool.
I take pictures of it.
It is really cool. Even the sewing machine just
Yeah.
looks super old school.
Yeah,
and
super
I was
old.
Like,
Man,
that
real
is
quick,
cool.
like I kind of like on topic, off topic, but we're cleaning out our garage, and then we have like Milo's like first tricycle, and then his high chair, and Evelyn's like, you can just put it out, like somebody can pick it up, type shit, right? I have it out there, bro. I put them out there, and I put a desk chair, like a random desk chair that I had. The desk chair got picked up, right? I could have sold it, but I was like, I just want it out, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know how it was raining yesterday? Bro, it was pouring, whatever. And then, like, when was it? 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
It was pouring. And then, so yesterday, I was like, man, I went to go pick up food. And then Milo's, like, tricycle and his, like, his
High chair?
His high chair were outside, all wet. And I was like, man, this is first, like, I was like,
We
I
can't
need
do it, so we
I
brought
like,
him back inside.
I'm like, I can't do it. Like, it can't be out there just sitting there in the rain. Like, there's no way, bro.
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to cry right now.
Damn. But
Overall,
but
back to the
back to
business.
there's so much more.
My bad.
Back to the business.
So
What-
I have a DBA already on the Robbie
Okay.
Robs show.
Okay.
And I plan on bringing out the merch because I want to bring out merch just to bring it out. But it's going to be more than merch. I want it to be like a... I said this a couple of times on other people's platform. Maybe probably on my platform. But I want to have it to where it's like a Nautica polo brand, you know, where it's
Yeah.
collared t-shirts, it's long
yeah, you
sleeves,
did
it's
say
a
that,
jacket,
oh.
you know, it's pullovers, you know,
Like,
down to the
everyday
socks and
clothes.
shit. Yeah. What?
Not streetwear, kind
Not.
of.
I don't want.
Why don't you just start a brand?
Branded.
Brand.
I mean, that's just an idea. But
Yeah.
you could, because it's either merch or, you know, the brand.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart
The little
brand.
sweethearts.
Damn, bro.
Ooh,
pretty
put those. You know those candies
That's what
that
I
have
just
the
said, the
hearts,
sweetheart.
the sweetheart candies,
Yes.
and just put them on a shirt. Ooh,
Yeah.
damn it!
I
boy.
don't know.
Nothing but ideas,
I don't
man.
know.
So
But yeah.
one of the last things I was gonna say was, how do you? Obviously you guys brainstorm together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like have y'all had like an argument about the business or not yet?
No.
We're a couple. We argue all the time.
No, we haven't.
But not regarding.
But
the
we
business.
haven't really like we've brainstormed about it, but I don't feel like that's gonna happen till we're like actually recording or trying
Yeah.
to decide on
Yeah.
Well,
like
let's
certain
just
things,
let me just
right?
say it happens.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of
Oh,
course
yeah.
it
Right?
happens.
So it's like
Well, it happened with us, like early. Like, not no more, honestly.
yeah, no more. I think
I
at the
think, like,
beginning it was
we're-
just like we're trying to figure it out, but once you just get it going, then it just
But do
goes
you
from
think
there.
like because we've already kind of started, it'll
Yeah, I
kind of
don't-
flow?
Yeah, I think it'll
No,
flow
yeah,
because
yeah,
I feel like
definitely,
you
like,
guys already know what you guys want, and you both have y'all's own thing going on. So
Yeah.
y'all having it, so you both understand
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
it
like,
works.
yeah, like
So
if,
it's
if
not-
one of
Yeah.
y'all, if one of y'all was doing it and the other one wasn't, and then you're like brand new to it, I think that should be like, why are you acting like this?
Yeah,
And
or
why are
like,
you doing
this,
I
you
don't
know,
wanna
like,
record,
Why you
like,
talk to me like that on camera?
Yeah.
Like, but now
Yeah.
it's like y'all know.
Yeah,
Y'all
you know.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
And
Do that
people know,
already.
yeah, people
Do
know.
that.
I think people know what to expect when it comes to us. They know that we're gonna keep it professional, but
Yeah.
we're also gonna say some out of line shit to each other. She's gonna
Yeah.
go off
Me?
on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say some.
I'm gonna
out-
say out of line stuff.
I'm gonna. no, but like
First
I'm
argument.
gonna.
First argument.
You.
But what I was trying to say was I'm gonna say something out of line, and she's not gonna be too scared to put me on.
yeah,
like,
for
hey,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
watch it, cuz.
And that's
Yeah.
why I
You
think
know,
it's date night.
it's gonna
is
be
perfect for
funny, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's
I'm
great.
excited.
Yeah.
But when she had started her stuff, I had already told her like, sweetheart, this is good. when she started with Anaí with the It's for the Chicas, I was like, this is good because I had already I already knew I wanted to do something with her. I just didn't have a name or a concept yet. Mm-hmm. But I had already knew I wanted to do something with my wife, and I had already knew that these are just dusting everything off of you. You're getting it all out the way. You're gonna know, because on the other show she's the co-host, you know, so she knows the ins, the outs. She knows the gaps where she's gonna, I'm gonna say this, okay, I'm gonna say that, okay, boom, ba, da, da, ding. So it's gonna be the same thing when she comes on my show, but now she's has the experience to where she knows like, oh, okay, so this is where I say some shit.
Well,
I'm gonna
she
keep
can bring her own knowledge too.
But what I'm trying to say is like now she has more experience in it. She knows what it feels like to be in front of the camera. She knows what it feels like to keep a conversation going.
Yeah.
If I transition into something, she knows now what a transition looks like. Like, okay, we're moving on.
Because it was hard for me at first.
Yes, guys, because it's a lot of work. Believe it or not, having a conversation with people, it's like you gotta put some thought into it. Avoid the awkwardness, and you know, me and Rob being the people that try to avoid that.
Exactly.
It's work.
It is. It's hard work.
So
it is.
But you know, just to end things off, like we're really proud of y'all. Like,
yes, we are proud of y'all,
and we're looking forward to like what you guys are gonna bring. You know,
so super excited. Waiting for our dates. Oh my god! Off camera.
Can we kiss too? I guess. Do we kiss too? We one up each other. She watch it. If he dances, I have to dance. I'm
plug
just saying.
Plug talk.
Plug talk. Oh god. Cuss your cuss.
Well, with that being said, guys, we're super happy for y'all and excited, and we're grateful that y'all came on this much more.
Hey, y'all
as
doing
our first guest.
Yeah, first guest of 2024.
We were super excited that it was you guys, and excited for everything y'all got going on.
Everything will be in the description below. You know, all the information. I'm gonna need everything, all the links and everything. So y'all send me that. But make sure you guys check them out. Make sure you guys follow them on Instagram, on social media, and everything. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Follow us on OnlyFans to see what happens next.
Hey.
And that's it. Much love.
Bye guys.
Peace.